First, I'm going to start with the the Advocacy Handbook for everyone. And for those of you who've been around, we used to call this the Pick Pack Guide. It was that thick spiral bound book. It's also been called the Pack Bible that any new pack chapter chair, whether you're state or local, needs to access. So we've moved that online. And again, you would log in, you would go to the Leaders Center, and under chapter resources, you would then click the Advocacy Handbook. In the Advocacy Handbook, it's broken out in its two major sections, NAIFA PAC and Grassroots. If you click NAIFA PAC down here, it takes you to who the leaders are of the PAC committee, the health checkup, some frequently asked questions and things, excuse me, like that at the top. You can also hit the NAIFA PAC tab and it'll take you to the administrative fund memos. It will take you to the responsibilities for the state PAC chair, the local PAC chair, the association executive. And since Janice is on this call and I can see her pretty little face, I will give her a shout out when she was a member of the National PAC Committee. I am pretty sure that that language that's in there of the role of the association exec is what Janice and Shannon wrote for us. We do understand that some of the language on everything, not what Shannon and Janice wrote, but might be slightly outdated, like association is still in there instead of the word chapter and things like that. But the overall basics of what we need to do are still the same. So these are still good tools. We will get through updating everything and getting it made for the new NAIFA, but the basic concepts and the basic thoughts and ideas put forward are still the same. We have some great samples on forms and solicitations that you can look at. We have our candidate selection process. For those of you who are more involved with requesting contributions for your federal legislators and what the guidelines are and stuff like that, that's all right there in that candidate selection group. And for especially any locals that we have on the call for the new mandatory administrative fund rules, if you click on NAIFA PAC and administrative fund, you can either click here at the top of the page to go to the fair share FAQs or just scroll down a little bit. And this will explain the change that was made and kind of what's going on and answer many, if not all of your questions regarding the mandatory administrative fund fair share that's being withheld from your dues. So there's always the grassroots side. I know many of you do both, especially the execs that we have on. You are involved in everything NAIFA, PAC, grassroots, membership, whatever. So the grassroots side of the Advocacy Handbook is here for you to go through, and myself or Joe can answer the NAIFA PAC stuff, and you know Maggie is your girl if you want to ask any questions on the grassroots side. So